Howdy, my name is Elena and today I will take y'all on tour in my Russian apartment. I posted a smaller version of this apartment tour on my TikTok, but I decided I'll make like a fuller version for YouTube. This is the apartment where I grew up in. I spent most of my life in here, in this room in particular. My family owns this apartment, so it's gonna be here forever or until someone decides to sell it. In Russia, actually, during the USSR, people was getting free places to stay at. But then after USSR fell apart, whoever was living where they were living, they were able to like claim that apartment and own the property. So we technically got this apartment for free, more or less. And most of the people in Russia did. So many people that I know, most of my friends, they do also own their places. They own them. And I think it's really great. It's really nice to be able to have your own place that you like own. That's one of the areas that America is stressing me out about, is that over there, most of the people are renting and I'm renting, and it's very stressful because it's kind of like you lost a job, you're missed on rent, you're gonna be evicted. I don't think I will ever be able to afford to buy my own place in America as far as things are going, as far as things are looking. With the housing crisis and the prices and the mortgage rates. Mortgage rates actually a problem here as well, but because so many people already own something, it's not really a housing crisis like it is in the United States. But Russians are also not able to afford buying their own apartments if they don't already have one. Anyways, enough of the babbling. I will be showing you around, and I'll start with my room. This is my room, the bedroom. This is the bed I'm sleeping in on top of it. We have wallpaper all over the place here, and in the summer house, it's just the wallpaper world, and we just be living in it. This is how it looks like. I really like the ceilings. I really think my mom did a great interior design move on those ceilings. They made out of styrofoam, I think. It's a material that kind of like styrofoam, but a little bit harder. So that was really cheap. That was not expensive to get it all set up there. I think the vibe she was going for is like classic Barocco, Rococo, I don't know. Barocco, Rococo with the cheetah print, because this is actually like a sofa, it's not a bed. We turned it into a bed because my big bag, I don't fit on the small sofa anymore. I like my king size bed, you know what I mean? But you can put it together and it's actually like has a cheetah print on it. So I like it this way. I like it all covered up because cheetah print drives me crazy. I'm not a mob wife yet to be having that much cheetah print around me. And I have my mirror here where I do the makeup and my little makeup table. I need to wipe it. Maybe you're aware that AC situation all over Europe is problematic. Europeans, Eastern Westerns, they don't believe in ACs. I think Germans and Scandinavians and all of those rich countries, they just all about environment. That's why they don't get ACs. But we here are poor. I do, however, have this unit over here, but it's BS. Like, it's not really cooling nothing. But I like the noise it makes. It helps me fall asleep, so I keep it on. It's supposed to have like a lawn like it's supposed to have like a lawn tube that goes out of the window to remove the warm air out of the room. But I tried to set it all up and it didn't work. It still didn't work, so I just put it here and I use it as a fan because my actual fan is broken. I was road dogging that fan of mine and now it's not working at all. So I have the AC unit instead now. That actually also doesn't work. But anyway, I have my little desk in here that I used to study and do my homework at. My grandma put my pictures there. I didn't do that. But yeah, this is my desk. And here we have a balcony that I dry my clothes at. This balcony has a window in it, so you can close it when it's cold. And I also use it as a storage for my shoes and things. And yeah, it's a mess, but there's my baggage that I'm gonna be using soon. That's balcony number 1. And I store all my clothes in this USSR closets that we have like similar sets all over the apartment. I think it's a cute room. I really grew to like it. I used to hate it when I was a teenager. I was thinking it's too girly for me because I was so edgy. I wanted black wallpapers, but now I love it. So, and this is how the chandelier look like if you turn it on. I need to change one of the lamps, but it's pretty, it's pretty. We also have wooden floor that's made out of real wood, so it makes cranky noises like that when you walk on it. And if I go out here, this is the biggest room. This is the living room. Elsa, my mom's room. My mom has just always been in the living room sleeping. She doesn't care. She doesn't mind. My mom here also sleeps on the couch because it's supposed to be living room. So it's supposed to have a couch, right? So this is a couch that just was made into a bed. But you can fold it back in, and it has a storage down there because we're all about utilizing the space. This chandelier in this room is glorious. Like, I love this so much. It was expensive. I think she bought it 13 years ago for $2,000. And back then it was big money. It was mad money. So chandelier is chandeliering. It's really pretty. I will turn it on because it looks even better when it's on. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm at a Romanov palace. I'm just being a Anastasia. This is such a must USSR, Slavic, whatnot, Eastern European staple. China cabinet. We have one in the summer house. We have one here. This one, of course, is bigger because we have the best furniture here and we bring the worst, like the used furniture to the summer house. There is a lot of things in here. We barely ever use this glass. It's like a bougie nice glass for special occasions. I never in my life used this glass. Like, it has a sticker still on because it's just never been used. It's supposed to be the nicest glass. I don't know. That's my mom playing electric guitar. She actually knows how to play guitar and sing and all that. And here we have a bar. We call it a bar that still has alcohol in it. When I was in my edgy teenager era, I would steal some of this like cognac or whatever my parents would have in there and put it in a like different container and fill the rest of the bottle with water. And then when it's time for them to like celebrate something, they would try to open that like expensive cognac or a bottle of vodka for when their friends coming over. And everyone drinking it and talking about how disgusting it is, like what's happened to this booze, like did it go bad? But no, it didn't go bad. It actually was me. I don't know why I was doing it. I could have just replaced it with a different bottle. Well, I guess I couldn't because I didn't have any money. But I think China cabinets are cool. I like the China cabinet. And we also have the biggest TV in this room because my mom is obsessed with the television. I do like that she stuck this golden paper on the frame of it. It looks more stylish that way. It's kind of like a picture in a golden frame. We also have the wallpaper everywhere here again, but it's more neutral color. Before we had that like bizarre babushka wallpaper. Everything was super overstimulating before we had the whole repairment. We had it all redone about 13 years ago. And when people are coming over, we would sit at this table. You can actually open it up and make it bigger to fit more people. The table is messy right now because my mom, she can sew and she was sewing something for me. She was tailoring my clothes that I brought from America. During USSR, that was really hard to find cute outfits, or any outfits for that matter. And it was even hard to get some good fabric to sew outfits from. So my mom learned, she taught herself how to sew really well. And she was rocking, like she was a fashionista back then. And some of her outfits, who's barking? We still, me and her would wear because we have same size right now. And over there we have another balcony that is open. We would use it as a refrigerator in winter. There is the jar storage for pickling goods, pickling those cucumbers and tomatoes and things. But I would sit here and vibe and drink some coffee and just enjoy the weather when the weather is good in the summer. This is the beautiful outside views. We are up high in the building, so most of the things that I see are just the trees. So it kind of feels like you're in the woods. At least in summer it does, in winter not that much so. But yeah, this is the whole room. My mom used to work remotely at some point and she was working at the desk over there, but she's retired now. I think picture is nice too, and the little lights out there. If we leave this room, we're going to the hallway. This is the hallway with another pretty chandelier and with another nice ceiling. Walk-in closets are not really a thing in Russia. We have just separate closets that we have to buy. They're not like inbuilt closets. They're not one of those. They have to be bought. And this one called a shkaf coupe because it has a sliding door. My mom's most important interior design hack is to get as many mirrors as you can to make the space look bigger than it actually is. It's low-key working, not gonna lie, because The apartment is small, it's not big, but all those mirrors make it look bigger, larger, and it makes more light circulate around. So when you just come in the apartment, that's what you see. This is the hallway. This is an ancient ironing tool. It's so old, it's like probably before the Jesus Christ time, and I need to throw it away, but it's so heavy, so I need to really get to it, get to work. We love the fake flowers around here. That's what we do. And this is a little area for keys and other garbage. I don't know, every time you record the TV or digital watch like that is blinking. Don't get a seizure, please, if you're watching this. Anyways, this is the hallway. And if we come out here, this is my grandma's room. It's the smallest bedroom in the house and apartment. It's small, but it's really neat and tidy. There's not much here, just the bed, a closet. My grandma is being ascetic. She doesn't need much. I actually prefer to have the chandelier in my bedroom because I like it more. It looks more romantic, and mine looks more modern, I think. Wallpaper is different in every room. This one is a little 3D flower thing. And that's another piece of USSR history, another piece of USSR furniture. A vanity mirror with all of the babushka's elements. I really like this one. This one is cute. But yeah, little boxes of jewelry with no jewelry in it. This is the hallway mirror because you have to look at yourself before you go. And there is also a superstition that if you forgot something you need to return, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. So for that reason, we have another mirror here, and there is like shoes and things out there. A hidden forbidden jars of pickles for the black dark days, rainy days. If I leave the hallway, it's gonna be a kitchen out here. The kitchen is super small. A small kitchen has its pros and cons, bad and good sides. The good side is that you don't really have to get up to get something. You can just reach out like to the stove and get it. A little bit dangerous, but I do it all the time. Kitchen chandelier is not as fab as the other chandeliers, and my grandma was making some kind of pickling, some kind of jam that she was boiling, and she squirted the jam on the top of the ceiling, so it's still out there and it cannot be washed out. So that's sad and unfortunate. We don't have a microwave because my mom's excuse for that is that we have a turtle aquarium over there, so there is no place for microwave. She told me you have to pick between turtle or microwave. And of course, I'm not gonna get rid of my turtle. I just had breakfast, so there's my buckwheat in there. But to cook, we use gas. So you have to click, and it's gonna be gas, and gonna be blue fire. Those pots are really cute, I think. I like them. They're cottage pots. So yeah, no microwave, no dishwashing machine, no garbage disposal, no nothing. Just the sink, the faucet, the stovetop, and the refrigerator. Also, you know, I find it funny because in the United States, when you rent something, it's either gonna be like an upgraded appliances that are stainless steel, or there would be those white outdated refrigerators, the apartment that I have in Cincinnati like that. And they usually rent them out cheaper because it's like outdated and old. But over here, it's not like that. I never seen a stainless steel appliances at any of my friends' houses. People don't really do stainless steel that much over here. We go for the white fridge. Our white fridge is actually kind of new. I think it's maybe 5 or 6 year old fridge. And if you open it, this is the top, that is a refrigerator, and down there is a freezer that is all messed up because my grandma broke the freezer section a little bit. We also have an electric kettle for the tea and coffees because we do drink a lot of those. I fill my kettle up with water and then I warm it up, and it's lit up with the blue light, and then it boils. I seen TikTok with an Irish or British girl asking a question why Americans don't have the electric kettles. And that was funny because Americans, at least the ones who are younger than 60 years old, don't have any kettles. I also use that kettle to boil the water to purify it because I'm not drinking from that faucet. I'm never drinking from any faucet, period, but definitely not from those faucets out here. When I'm in America, that culture kind of spreads onto me, and I use microwave for my teas, and I use a coffee maker for my coffees. So I never even had a thought of buying an electric kettle or any type of kettle when I was in America. Maybe besides when I was there just for the first year and I was still in my old habits. Because when you immigrate, you move to a different foreign country, you just kind of adapt the habits, you change your habits. People are like roaches. They can adapt to anything, any environment, any habits and things. That's what I am, a roach. And we normally eat here. It fits 3 people or 4 people tops, that little circle, little round table. And of course the TV got to be in every room so we can keep it up. Keep it up with the culture. I think it's alright. I think it's cozy. I enjoy my little kitchen here. The toilet and the bathroom are not even tiny, they're claustrophobically small. What I like though, that they are separated, so from the kitchen I would come here and this is the bathroom. It's small. Because we don't have a dryer, we have a washing machine. Those are like the hot tubes, the heater thing, and you can put your wet clothes on it and dry it that way. That's what we do. It has the basics. It has the sink, and it has the washing machine, and over there we have a shower cabin. We used to have a bathtub, but the bathtub times are gone. So this is the bathroom, and if you come here, it's gonna be the toilet. I'm not gonna show you the actual bowl, but it is very small. Like my knees are touching the door when I'm sitting in it. But it's okay. And I like that it has the wall in between them, so 2 different people can use 2 different things at the same time. This is essentially all. This is the tour. I don't have any more rooms to show. I showed all my nooks and crannies, all the things that are sitting around here. I hope y'all having a good weekend and hope to see you next time.